Hey guys, Tyra here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Echo Isles. Ricochet spawning on the right. We have Thorzain as human. And on the left we have Happy as Undead. So these guys recently played a best of 7 show match series, I believe. And this is supposed to be one of the best matches from that, so bringing you the heat. Both these guys are European players, of course, so playing on the standard version of Warcraft 3, so the overlay's working, so that's nice. Hasn't been the case for quite some time, but nice to see that back in action. Okay, so interesting build here. Looks like Thorzain going for a tavern hero, perhaps. Very late altar production. Also going for a blacksmith. Are we going to see some kind of rifleman shenanigans here? Could be the case. Yeah, there we go. Okay, rifle pally, but that pally's coming in super late in terms of time. You can see Happy's already got his hero out. Gonna make some skeletons. There he goes. Happy going for a graveyard, so we're going to be seeing some fiends, 3 ghouls into fiends.
A town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, oh, nice attack cancelling there. Getting some good damage on the acolytes. So definitely a slow start for both players this match. You know, going for fiends gets you off to a pretty slow start. Whoa, he's not even going for fiends. He's going for a fast tech.
A player's forces are under
Okay,
attack.
well, yeah, very slow start for both these players then. Very late paladin coming out, as well as a kind of like fast tech fiends from Happy. Very unusual. Death Knight coming in here looking for a couple coil kills. No tower up to burn the mana here, so could have got in there and done some more damage. Maybe just sent the skeletons in alone. Try and kill off a couple of these peasants. Looks like he's trying to do that now. You have to remember though that Paladin can heal them back up. It does make it a little bit trickier for the Death Knight to secure those kills. Is that the first fiend coming in now?
A player's forces are under attack.
Here it is. Quite late. Thorzain now going for his tech kind of late as well. Does have the Arcane Tower in production though. And it looks like he's going for a Holy Light Devotion combo. He's going for the Armor Aura instead of for the Divine Shield. So it does shut off quite a few strategies. You know, it was commonplace at one point to go for Paladin first, and then once you get to level 3 or 4, go in and harass the Acolytes, just try to kill them with the Holy Light and Divine Shield, but shutting off that strategy. They did actually buff Devotion Aura though. I think it gives more armor these days. Never used to get picked in the past. Okay, so Thorzain trying to do some creeping here, kind of getting caught in the middle though, getting netted left and right. Good work from Happy slowing down the creeping here, wants to avoid that Paladin getting to level 3. He's going to micro away the skeletons so they don't give experience. This Fiend's getting some good damage in though. Still outnumbered now 5-3, so I feel like, yeah, it looks like Thorzain's starting to take control because of that power of numbers. Skeletons are the X factor, and he still has 3 more from his rod, but no corpses nearby, no critters to kill. Looks like a very fast tick actually. Going all the way to tier 3, bringing in the Lich. So super fast tier 3 tick. I'm happy. Okay, Vault going down. No tick structures yet at tier 2. Thorzain.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so it looks like Happy going to try to steal these creeps away. Meanwhile, Thorzain going for the ones in the middle. There's the item. Great amount of pot. That's pretty nice. Okay. Protection and Gloves of Haste. I suppose Gloves of Haste is pretty good for the Lich. Can't complain too much. Lich making its way to the rest of the army. Actually finds the human army in the middle of the map. Very important in Echo Isles to steal those middle camps that can make all the difference to your experience. Such a limited amount of creep camps on this map. Nice call, and overkill there. Just leaves no time for the paladin to get the healing off. Okay, oh, Blood Mage! Wow! This is a crazy strat. Going for black gunpowder as well. Looks like he's going to go for... Perhaps he thinks he's going to go for a militia creep, but it's already been crept. So maybe he's going to go for an expansion here. Be careful that these riflemen don't take too much damage and become vulnerable to that coiling over again. But they're trying to get in there for Siphon Mana. And there he goes on the Lich. Coil, oh good. But now Happy switches targets to one of the other ones that got caught by the Nova AoE. Death Knight in there doing some damage, but getting low, has to TP out, otherwise Paladin Holy Light might have actually killed the Death Knight. So overall, probably not going too smoothly there for Happy. The damage output from those riflemen, the upgrade, pretty scary on the heroes. Expo is going up. Speed built. $45 food. 46, pretty similar army sizes. Obsidian statue there. Go for more fiends. I misread that. 36, yes. Blind. Dark Ranger in the back. Nice silence, catching both of the human heroes. Being low in the back, but having to use his Holy Light to keep the units alive. Tough fight for both players, but oh, gets the banish going there, keeping one of these riflemen alive. But riflemen are getting a bit low here. These skeletons actually doing so much damage. Just in the middle of the battle the whole time. One fiend goes down. Continue it. Look at all these banished units. Can he escape? Yeah, he's going to try TP out and try not to lose too many right here. And it's going to be successful. Expo is up. Skeleton heading over that way now to scout it out. I don't think he scouted it before this. And all these units being healed up by the scroll now, so... Interesting. Good diversion from Thorzain. Taking that fight in the middle away from the expansion, giving it time to come up. Oh, looks like we're seeing another ziggurat going down. Be a big push coming in from Happy. Looking to go over 50. Solo creeping up to Blood Mage here. Maybe wants to get it to 3. Because when you don't have to worry about Divine Shield. Trying to leave out the paladin, not really that desirable until you get to 5. Nice, gets the Siphon Mana on the Renegade Wizard here. Oh, bit of lightning shield. Ooh, bit of lightning shield action. Ooh, still getting this one. Okay, there you go. Okay, here he comes. He's making a push. He's got a abomination this time. Also his backpack as well. I didn't notice that. Maybe that's how he continued to have all those rods in the early game. Good silence there from the Dark Ranger. One rifle down. All these riflemen are getting chopped up. Tower's still quite far from completion, but nice Siphon Mana there from the Blood Mage. Look how much mana he's got, way over the normal amount. Just start transferring that over to the Paladin. Blood Mage continuing with the Siphon. All of these undead heroes were just about 0 mana now, and that is really turning the tide. Tower does go down. Peasant's going to war with the abomination, but he's got the disease cloud. I've seen a few of these skeletons coming off the Dark Ranger's Dark Arrow. Down goes the A-bomb in the back lines, but a few of these rifles starting to drop as well. Continue Siphon Mana from the Blood Mage, and that is really making such a big difference. These undead heroes limp-wristed without the mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thorzain gonna get rid of a couple of the lower health peasants with them out of the danger zone. Meanwhile, Happy has managed to sneak an expansion of his own.
A town is under siege.
Doesn't have a necropolis here though, so it could be vulnerable. Tier 3 is up for Thorzain. Going for a Mountain King, so human tri-hero, very, very powerful. Always scary when you're playing Undead facing a human tri-hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still doesn't have any like further tech structure up. Maybe he's going to be getting some knights.
Town is under siege.
Okay, so that is now scouted thanks to the illusion. Bad time to get the creeping done though. Happy Rider Expo. Down to King in there, focusing down the Dark Ranger. That has to get it back. But you're also taking some focus fire. Now Fiend's gonna go down here. Both of them basically at equal army sizes though, but Mana Steel working hard for Thorzain. And now Thorzain going on the aggressive, getting in there. More abominations, more fiends. No transition to frostworms or anything yet though. We have a Nerubian tower back here, so always scary fighting with that slow tower nearby. Now a shop going up for Happy at the expansion as well. Good idea. So such a limited amount of gold on this map as well. May come down to who runs their economy more efficiently. Both players are, you know, above 50 at the moment.
Forces are under attack.
Thorzain perhaps has been above 50 for longer so far this match. Upgrades 2-1 on these riflemen, 2-0 on the fiends, nothing on the abominations yet. Okay, Griffin Aviary, and we're going to be seeing some Griffins.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh boy. Oh, he's already got one on the field. I didn't see that. And they do have the 1 armor upgrade. And you can see the devotion aura there providing 3.5 armor. So there's the level 2 devotion. These players just, just staring at each other. Looks like Happy's maybe going to go back, try to do a little bit more creeping. Maybe wants to get that level 3 Lich, level 3 Dark Ranger, get 2 Silence and Frost Nova. It's going to allow Thorzain to sneak away, do this big Turtles camp.
Players' forces are under attack.
Looks like he's going to solo creep the Mountain King here. Just get that level 2 Stormbolt. That is just like a nasty hero focus combo. The Bolt, or the Banish, Bolt, and Holy Light can do crazy amounts of damage, like one-shotting units, just about one-shotting some of the weaker heroes as well. Combining with the focus fire from the Griffin Riders as well. That can result in units just getting burst down in the blink of an eye. May come down to a little bit of shop control. Who controls the invulnerability pots? At the moment, it is firmly 3 invul pots for Happy. None for Thorzain. He's going to go around to the main base at the moment. Ooh, Temple of the Dam going down. We're going to see some Banshees. What's those anti-magic shields just to try and counter that exact strategy I was mentioning. Good adaptation.
A town is
Stormhammer's coming in as well.
Forces are under attack.
A TP. Okay, they're trading TPs here. But interesting, it may allow these Griffins to do some damage at the Expo. There's actually no Necropolis here as well, so can't TP to the Expo if it's getting harassed. Oh, but he left 1 Fiend sneaking around there. In fact, 3 Fiends. Happy wise to these tricks. Okay, this is... these guys know exactly what's going on. Countering each other's moves before they even happen. It's kind of crazy. Looks like Thorzain though going above 80 now. He's got a huge army. Costing him a lot of upkeep.
Forces are under attack.
Is this going to be the big fight? Happy's still below 80. Doesn't even have the capacity to go any higher either. So that could be the economy that I was talking about earlier with the limited amount of gold on this map. Could come into play. Looks like Thorzain tries to set up a fight here in this choke point. That way he can maybe fly his griffins over the trees to help them get away more easily. If they get in a tricky position. Fiend slightly overextending there. Nice bolt from the Mountain King. Trying to focus down the A-bombs early. But these griffins are going down fast. Being focused down by the fiends really quickly. A-bomb also going down quickly though. In comes a lot of curse as well. A lot of missing going on for the human army. Looks like Happy's starting to take over though. He did have a 10 food lead coming to this fight. Looks in a good position right now. Happy having to back out. Thorzain going to work with this human tri-hero. Stealing all that mana with the Blood Mage, really paying dividends. Just continues to pop off these hero abilities. Happy having to get out of there now. 10 food advantage. It's such a big difference. Trying to rebuild back towards the expansion. Cold tower. Fiend's continuing to drop these riflemen, focusing units down very effectively. Look at that, an A-bomb with so much health. It's getting shredded by these riflemen. Okay, switching to the obsidian statues, that one gets away. Rifleman's still alive. So Thorzain going to reposition out of that Nerubian tower. Sick of the slow. Doesn't even have mana to steal from these undead heroes anymore. Maybe he's running out of steam a little bit himself. Oh man, I didn't even realize you could siphon mana when the anti-magic shells are on. That is cheap. Okay. Are we going to the marketplace? Buys claws. Claws plus 9. Puts it on the lich. Okay, looks like he's going to try turn this into a Dota match. Get that lich just focusing down those riflemen. After the dust is settled, Thorzain now at 78. 68 for Happy. Thorzain gonna kill off a few of these peasants. Main gold mine just about exhausted, so it doesn't really need them anymore. And just put these gold peasants onto the lumber after this last bit of gold is in mind. Okay, 3-0 upgrades now on the fiends. Still has to worry about that front line though. Only one abomination, another one coming in now. Take a look at the items. Okay. Still full of vulnerability pots for Happy, so he's well prepared for hero focus if it does happen. Okay, this time Thorzain manages to get one. No scrolls of healing though. Oh no, he does on the blood mage. I didn't see that. Okay, he's coming over for another scrap. This time it's going to be even though. 80 versus 80. Happy kill all his spear acolytes? No, they're standing around here. Might bring them into combat though. Act as blockers, maybe get a little bit of normal damage from these riflemen. Such a small map, you don't really need shades. So, I'm gonna go that route. And the chase down. Here we go, fight in the middle. All of the mana going off that Dark Ranger. Look, as far Fiend's getting chopped down, but so are the Griffin. Trying to keep these Fiends alive, but I think they're getting killed, I think. Thorzain taking the lead here. Oh, a lot more curse though coming onto all of these riflemen. They'll be lowering their DPS. More blood mage mana transfers going on. Still a pretty good wall of rifles here, but maybe these skeletons could start taking over. Looks like Happy's going to be the one pulling back again. Stormbolt to stop that A-bomb from getting away, but you know, these do have disease cloud on them. They are going to be getting their health chipped away. Okay, he has been using the staff, didn't notice it. These fights are too hectic. There's just so much going on, so many units. 80 versus 80 fights. Seems like once again though, after the dust has settled, Thorzain with a pretty good food lead. Okay, down goes that Banshee straight away. Statue also going down. Just Happy, struggling to keep these fiends alive. The focus fire is unreal. And the King on the chase. And the clap there. That was a big clap. All these fiends getting chopped up. Thorzain not letting go of the pressure. Gonna chase him all the way to base here. Just to contend with the Black Citadel shooting slow now, but he's going in. A little bit better of a tunnel here, maybe for Happy. These riflemen just doing so much damage. And this Blood Mage has just been so strong, man. Siphoning mana like crazy. Look, he pops a mana potion, straight away all the mana's gone. Just the range on it's so long as well. You have to run just so far away to disconnect it. A little bit of hero focus going on. $66 versus 38. And I think that continues to go in Thorzain's favour as well. Just like picking off these units here and there. Put a hero focus now onto the Mountain King, but still kicking. Now going back the other way towards the Death Knight. Such a huge experience lead now as well for human. He's complete disrespect all the way into the back of the base. Picking off units. Happy trying to circle around his base. Can he make a miracle happen? Still has the income coming in from the gold mine. Okay, if you're going to run away, I'm just going to kill your base. No more units for you. Trying to stop all his production buildings from going down. Oh, now we got a knight as well.
Town is under siege.
Ranger takes a storm bolt. Let's go back to the production buildings.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just the Undead Tri-Hero getting muted by the Blood Mage's Siphon Mana. Okay, so no more abominations anymore. Thorzain could just go for the base kill here, honestly. Just how much is this Undead Tri-Hero really going to do without an army to support? 80 food versus what I assume will be close to 50. Okay, here we go. A couple rifles getting picked off, and there goes one fiend. Once again, the Siphon Mana Death Knight with no mana. He's kind of switching his targets. Maybe going to go for the Death Knight, getting surrounded here. Trying to break the surround, but he's unable to. Pops the TP. Doesn't get him too far though. Still feeling the pressure, and down goes the Lich. And now the Death Knight also going down. Happy throwing in the towel. Wow. I think we just got to see the real strength of the Blood Mage against the Undead Tri-Hero. He just never had any mana on any of his heroes. Made it so tough for Happy to fight those fights without the coil to heal, and then constantly just flooding mana to the Paladin, being able to heal all of the damage off, or maybe just go for the nuke on the Undead units as well. That was a nasty strategy from Thorzain. And yeah, really just some crazy big 80 versus 80 fights, or even more, 90 versus 80. And that may have also been a tipping factor for Thorzain going up to 90 for the big fights as well. And also in the second to last big fight, the 80 versus 80, having killed his peasants, maybe squeezing a couple more units into his army, whereas Happy still had those 5 acolytes. Could have brought them in for blocking, but didn't actually do that. Either way, excellent game, and just a very unusual strategy. I was like, ship sailing through fog. I was like, what is Thorzain up to? But gets the job done there. Very impressive. I'll wrap on that, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Warcraft Wednesday. Goodbye, and good luck.